This is a story of a young peasant girl by the name of Tillie and her friend Herman, who we'll meet in a moment. Now, Tillie lives in this old, dilapidated castle. She lives here with her uncle, Baron St. George, who does his best to raise Tillie, but she usually finds him preoccupied with his daydreams and storytelling of slaying some menacing dragon. Now, Tillie is a good little girl, and anyone would love to call her his friend. But Tillie has one problem. She has no real friend. Her uncle keeps her close by the castle, and though she does occasionally slip away into the nearby town, her uncle forbids it. Tillie, being somewhat lonely, has developed a little habit of bringing home and befriending dogs, cats, birds, deer, rabbits, squirrels, chipmunks, and yes, even mice. But our story is about none of these creatures. This time, Tillie found a real friend. Herman, a dragon. Huh? What's this? Oh, I guess I'm getting a little ahead of our story. Ah, this is Herman. Yes, that's Herman. He was a curious fellow right from the start. He certainly could enjoy himself. Still, he was alone. If he could only find some companionship, someone who'd be his friend. But that wasn't going to be easy.
I'll see you on my way home. Just don't follow me any further. The town could be dangerous, and I don't want to see anything happen to you. Oh, did I miss you? Well, we can't have that now. There's one little cookie left, and it's just for you. Oh, no, you don't fool me. I gave you one already. If you're still hungry, you'll have to go into the meadow and find something for yourself. Now remember, don't follow me any further. Bye for now.
Oh, it's nice to see Tillie happy. You know, her uncle does his best, but it isn't easy raising a little girl. As master of his castle, and with his preoccupation for slaying imaginary dragons, and more importantly, of course, he assists the townspeople of Sharpsburg. In fact, he has sold much of his land and fields to support their... Oh, no. Mayor Simmons and his assistant, Wilner, are on their way to see him. Every time those two visit, it costs St. George more money, or more land, or more... More what? Wilner, what more can I finagle from St. George?
His castle.
His castle. Well, it seems a bit severe, but maybe with a new turret and a large tower over here.
A tower? Yes, a tower. I could live in a tower. It would be perfect.
For me, Wilner, for me.
Yes, of course, Mayor. A tower for the mayor. Yes, it would be perfect.
Poor St. George. As I was saying, He does his best with Tillie, but things just keep getting out of control.
Ha! I've let you have your way. Now I must do you in. You have been a genuine foe, but alas, it is the end for you.
Oh, poor St. George. He really believed that he must hold to his heritage and be like his great-great ancestor, St. George the Dragon Slayer. If it weren't for his imaginary dragons, he just might see through the mayor and his... Oh, there he is. Wilner, there's our good benefactor and friend. Oh, good to see you, good to see you. Greetings, my friend, greetings.
Greetings.
Why, just today we were talking about what a fine night you are.
That's right, thank you. I must find the whereabouts of that dreaded...
Exactly. Your problem is finding that beast, right?
Why, yes, if I...
So, if you had a tower...
A tower? But why?
Why? Why, can't you see? If you had a tower that reached high, I mean, really high into the sky, you could see that distant foe, and before he had a chance, you'd be down on him.
Why, he wouldn't have a chance. I could be down on him before.
Yes. Now, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll send you, with your permission, of course, I'll send my own construction crew just right here.
Well, I'm not sure.
Of course you are. Now, if your great departed cousin, St. George the Dragon Slayer, had hesitated, where would he be?
You're right. I must see my foe. It makes sense. I owe the townspeople. With such a tower, I could protect all of them.
Speaking of the townspeople, you know, Sharpsburg is in such need. Now, you've helped so much before, and I hate to ask, but,
Oh, you poor little thing. You're so pretty. You could use some water. I'll just ask the...
Go on now, go on. Keep moving. I need room for my customers. Go on.
But could I just get some water?
Oh, no. Everybody needs something. I need customers. Now go on, run along. Shoo. Go away. Wait, go on.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you suppose I could get a...
Pie! Oh, Liebchen, why, certainly. What flavor did you want? I have raspberry, boysenberry, apple, peach, strawberry, pecan cream, pumpkin, or rhubarb. You name it, Liebchen, the price is right. Oh, that was last week. Now, what would you like?
Well, I'd like some water, please. You see, there's this flower, and it...
Oh, you don't want a pie?
No.
Young lady, I don't have time for your mischief. I have pies to bake. Oh, this makes me so mad. Just when I think someone wants my pies, she says water. Oh, no shame. Oh,
Mr. Dogcatcher? I guess you're busy. Thanks anyway. They're not very friendly around here. I guess you know that. It's not your fault. Business is so poor, and these shopkeepers are in such despair. They don't mean to be cruel. Hey, are you a dragon? No, of course, my uncle thinks he's a dragon slayer, but it's okay, because I don't think he's ever even seen a dragon. He just pretends. Anyway, if you're a friend of mine, I know he won't hurt you. Oh my, you're covered with mud. I think you need a bath. Come on with me. I'll take care of you. Let's go this way. It's okay. Come on, come on.
Away with you! I know what you're up to. No trespassing!
Wait! May a salmon set us.
It's a trap, you modern-day vegetarians. You're all alike.
No. We're here about the tower.
So, you know about the town?
Yeah, right. We're here to build it.
Build it? What? What a likely story. Why, that's right. Oh, yes, fine. Build it, you say. Yes. Make it high. Yes, it must be high.
You mean high?
Higher.
Yes, sir, you got it. High it will be. He said high. He said high, you know. I heard him the first time.
Now I shall find you. I know you're out there, and with the tower, I'll see where you've hidden from me all these years. Be on notice. I'm going to hunt you down. It's only a matter of time now. I will save the townspeople from that dreaded beast once and for all.
No, you're so funny. Come on, let's get you dried off. I'm gonna get you really dry now. Every single drop. Just let me catch cold. Hold still. There, that does it. Whoa, be careful. My, you sure seem to like that. I sure wish you could talk.
I can.
Yep, if you could talk, I could hear all about you. I don't even know your name.
It's Herman.
I thought I heard someone speak. Was it you?
Yes, I can talk. I can read, too. You know, I've been sitting in that bed quite a while, and it was boring. And lonely. I remember the day I rolled under the schoolhouse. I could hear all the children's voices and the teacher's voice. Oh, it was so warm and friendly. I couldn't wait for school to begin each day. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. See, I know the alphabet. No one ever saw me, but I bet I could have been one of her best students.
Oh, I'm sure you could have. But what happened?
Well, one day no one came. I was patient. I waited years, but no one ever came back.
Oh, they closed the school years ago. That's when the townspeople began to fall on bad times. So many people moved with their children that they were forced to close the school. Did you say your name was Herman?
Yup, Herman J.J. Dragoni. I just love this bratwurst. And I just love you, Tillie.
Oh, Herman, I love you too. You know, Herman, we might have one little problem. You see, my Uncle St. George is...
St. George? The dragon slayer? St. George?
Oh, Herman, not that St. George. He's a distant cousin of Uncle George. He's not even around anymore.
That's good. For a minute I thought... But Tillie, didn't you say your uncle was a dragon slayer, too?
He likes to think he is. But really, Herman, he's such a good and kind person. You'll see. Once I tell him, I know he'll love you as much as I do.
Good. Let's go tell him.
I think I'd better tell him first. You know, sort of break it to him. You stay here, and I'll be right back. You know, I just know he'll say you can stay.
Tillie, my dear, where have you been? I have great news. Oh, it's a great day. You see the meadow over there? Well, that's nothing. Once I have the tower, I'll be able to see past those hills and beyond.
But, Uncle St. George, I just...
Oh, don't you see, Tillie? With the tower, finally this old sword will be put to a test.
Tower? What do you...
That's it, Tillie. Now you're catching on. Once up in my tower, I'll be able to spot him. Can't get away from me then, can he?
No, but I wanted to ask you...
Ask away, my dear. I have all the answers. What a day.
Well, I was wondering. I'd sort of like to keep this pet, and you see, he's a...
A pet? Of course, a pet. Why, when I was your age, I had this big old cat. A big old cat. I used to pretend he was a small dragon. Imagine that, a small dragon. Yes, Tillie, you should have your own pet dragon, or pet. Do you good responsibility now? You have to take care of him, you know. Feed him, give him a bath.
Oh, I already gave him a bath, and I will always take very good care of him.
That's fine. Now, you run along and enjoy your new pet. I have to do some planning. The towers and everything, you know. No, I have to practice running down those stairs. Got to react fast, you know. Such a good girl. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, my plan of attack. Oh, how could I?
You can stay! We can be friends forever and ever! Oh, Herman, I'm so happy!
Oh, me too.
Well, Tillie and Herman became inseparable, spending all their time together. Each day seemed happier than the one before.
try first, and I'll find you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 5, 8, 9, 10. Here I come, Tillie. Huh? I see you. Well, I think I'm gonna give out.
Herman, I'm sorry. No, really, I'm really sorry.
It's all okay, Tillie, but it sure is cold.
It just cannot be. How could you have mismanaged all your funds? You had so much.
But the townspeople needed more and more and...
Disgusting. Ugh.
You have been so generous, and the townspeople do appreciate all you've done, St. George. If only it had been enough.
Not enough? You mean...
Yes, unfortunately. The armor shop had to close its doors, and Schultz's bakery shop looks like it will be the next to go.
No, not the old bakery shop, too. But the Schultzes are getting older. There's no way they
Not
can...
to mention the Smith's Ye Old Plumbing Company. Just can't seem to keep their heads above water.
Oh, this is terrible. What can be done? If only
If we could just buy a little more time.
Or a castle.
Yes, perhaps you might get a loan on your castle.
Oh, I don't know. After all, there's Tillie to think of, and she's a growing girl.
Oh, but of course. You can't be expected to sacrifice such an important thing as your very own castle. Yet alone wouldn't necessarily mean you'd lose the castle.
Gesundheit.
Nah, maybe it wouldn't be fair. No one could ask you to take such risks. The very idea is repulsive. Isn't it, Wilmer?
No, that's what I must do.
Are you sure?
Yes, it must be done, or else they're...
Good. I just happen to have a foreclosure, a bank trust deed right here handy. Here, sign this. What?
Sorry, Mayor Simmons.
You imbecile.
I must tell Tillie. Oh, it's so sad, too.
Why, yes, you must tell that precious little girl. That will give me time, you some time. I'll drop the papers and return for your signature.
Does that mean we don't get the castle?
Oh, hi, Mr. Mayor. Oh.
Well, there's that little girl now. Your uncle wishes to speak with you.
You better get up there now.
Well, now...
Coming there.
You wanted to see me, Uncle St. George?
Yes, Tillie. I'm afraid I have some bad news for both of us.
It'll be all right, Uncle St. George. I just know, because everything is...
Now, Tillie. It's time to face reality. I must send you away, but perhaps only for a little while.
No, you can't. I won't go. Just when everything is so good, I have my pet, and we...
Oh, no, Tillie. You couldn't take a pet with you. I'm sure your aunt has enough to do, and it would be just too much to ask of her. Now, I know she'll take good care of you, and... Oh, Tillie, I am so sorry. But I just don't have any choice. I'm afraid the townspeople... You see, Tillie, if we lose any more townspeople, the town will completely fold. I must help them, and, well, that means to risk the castle and, well, what's left of the land.
But won't they repay you?
Well, if they could, but I'm afraid it's going to be tough enough for them even with my help. I just don't see how. Well, anyway, I am sorry, Tillie. I just must take the chance. They are my friends. You do understand now, don't you?
Oh, sort of. Yes, Uncle. I do understand.
That's a girl. Now, I am sorry, Tillie. Now, run along. I must write your aunt today. Oh, it would take a miracle, but I wish Tillie could stay with me.
Oh, my. Herman seems sick. Forgetting her own troubles, Tillie knows that she must take Herman to the village veterinarian at once.
Look! It is a dragon!
perhaps a little decorum, and you there, say, you with the shovel, what is going on?
Why, it's a mad dragon! A huge, fierce, fire-breathing dragon!
Now what are you gonna do, Mayor? What's your answer to this?
Well, of course I have an answer, Wilner. Let's go get St. George. He's our only hope.
What a story. Well, they'll eat this up. It'll be headlines. My paper will have exclusive rights if I'm the first to break this story. I'll need a picture. No, the story is too big for a picture.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Dragon found in Shotsburg. Hurry, hurry, get your paper.
The news was out. All over the world, newspapers proclaimed the discovery of a dragon in the town of Shotsburg. Now nothing would ever be the same.
Herman, my uncle is sending me away anyway. Just the two of us could slip deeper into the Black Forest and they'd never find us.
Is it you they're after, Tillie? It's me, 'cause I'm a dragon. You go home to your uncle, and I will disappear into the forest on my own. I can't take a nice little girl like you to live off of berries and roots and...
Herman, I am your friend, and friends stick together. I won't leave you alone, and that's that. We just won't run away. We'll find another way.
You have another way?
No, but I do know. Somehow we'll make it together.
Calm down, silence. Quiet, shut up, Silencio.
Everyone, listen to St. George. Now, I am the mayor, and I say that it's important that you...
Friends, my dear friends, this is a serious situation. But fear not, I am at the ready. I shall slay this giant, this unbeatable foe. This dragon is history.
It was going to be a long ride, but one our Uncle St. George was looking forward to making. Well, at least until he realized the townspeople weren't coming with him. Oh, they planned to, but as they returned to Shotsburg to get their swords, weapons, and lanterns for the journey, they discovered the town was overrun with tourists, buying cameras, film, makeshift souvenirs, dining in the restaurants, and looking for lodging. Why, the townspeople became too busy to even think about the dragon. The town of Shotsburg was alive and doing quite well, thank you. And, of course, thanks to the dragon. Oh, my. St. George is on his way to slay the dragon. He's unaware of all the excitement back at Shotsburg, and there's no way of stopping him.
Dragon, come forth! 'Tis your time to meet St. George, the Dragon Slayer. I am ready for you.
Hi, Uncle St. George.
Tillie! I say, my dear girl. Unhand her! I will save you! This dragon will no longer threaten damsels!
This dragon is Herman. He's my friend. He's my pet. Remember, you said I should have my own little dragon just like you.
But I never thought... This is... it's preposterous why I am... He really is a dragon. I have my duty. Stand aside, Tillie.
You can't do that. After all, you taught me that friendship shouldn't be taken lightly. To have one good friend who'll stand by you. You give your all for your friends in Shotsburg. Well, I only have one good friend, and I will not give him up. Oh, Uncle St. George, he's so sweet. He's as good and kind to me as you are. He needs me, and I need him.
But what if he should harm you?
Never, sir. She means the world to me. Without Tillie as my friend, I would be lost, alone, and I... Go ahead, Sir George. Slay me if you must.
I wouldn't slay you, my little fellow.
You wouldn't?
Of course not. If you mean that much to Tillie, why, I just couldn't. Her happiness means too much to me. Only the town believes you're a menace. Well, and somehow we're... Oh, someone's coming. Oh, you two, back in the cave, quickly. It's your last chance, dragon! Either you come out here and die like a dragon should, or I shall be forced to slay you in your hiding place.
No, St. George, don't do it. There's too much at stake here. The town has become famous. Because of that dragon, people from all over the world are traveling to Shotsburg. The shops and businesses are flourishing. Why, I wouldn't be surprised if their debts to you could be paid back someday. At least partly.
Well, Mayor, I appreciate that, but I do have a duty as Dragon Slayer. Yes, I must do what I do best.
Wilner, give me the repayment check.
Oh.
Here, take this. It's full payment, complete. And here, take it all, And there's plenty more. Here, take this too. There'll be more, I promise you more. Please, let the dragon go.
Well, I could, but then what if I did? Oh, all right, Mayor, if you feel that strongly.
Oh, yes, I do. No wonder they call you a saint. St. George, you wonderful. Yes.
I never shook my hand before.
Well, Tillie and Herman, we better start for home.
Well, those newspaper reports certainly did change things in Shotsburg. Nothing was ever going to be the same. No, it was better. With all the tourists, there was more business than the town could handle. Even St. George found it necessary to rent rooms. And with all the tours, he found his days filled with, well, take a look for yourself.
Yes, I cannot tell you what a challenge. His fierce nostrils flaring, the heat of his explosive breath. I thought it was all over, but I took my sword and walked right up toward the beast. Oh, I knew it wasn't going to be an easy fight, but I knew what I had to do. So, as I approached him, there on that cliff above Shotsburg, our eyes locked, ready for the fierce combat. combat that was going to be, and what I'd hoped would be, his last.
Watch it, Wilner. There's no reason for your over-enthusiastic attitude. Why don't you slow down, Wilner? Pace yourself. We'll be here until those confounded tourists leave.
Oh, yes. But who really knows where I'll be once the town has its election for mayor? You know, there's a good chance I won't be assistant mayor any longer. And you, of course, will...
I know, Wilner. I know.
Wilner! You oh, that's smart, Wilner. You...
Oh, Herman, everything's turned out so well. I'm so happy.
Me too, Tillie. Who could ask for a better ending?
Should have known when I tried to hire you in the first place.
You're sitting on me, boss. Boss, you're sitting on my... You're sitting...
Almost everyone is happy in the town of Plattsburgh, especially Uncle St. George. But most of all, everything is fine with Tillie and her best friend, Herman the Dragon.
That's you, Herman.